Hello, my name is Denim Lovett, and for today's individual comprehensive assignment, I will be talking about movie usage. So, Chapter 7 has got to be one of my favorite chapters that we have been able to read in this class. It was something that was very insightful, and I say that because it allowed me to shift my perspective on the way that I see movies now. Before reading this chapter, I saw movies from a very surface level. They were just a way that I found entertainment. And now it's affected me in a way that now every time I watch a movie, I'm going to challenge myself to shift my perspective and to look at it from a deeper view. It also allowed me to realize how much film affects our everyday life. It seems so extreme when I say that, but after reading this chapter, I was able to realize how much movies do affect me. How much me going and watching a movie, and for instance, a great example of this is the Barbie movie. Being able to rewatch that the second time, I was able to realize what a powerful message that movie conveyed for women. What a powerful message it conveyed for us to be able to realize that we are empowered and that we don't have to be whoever other people say we need to be, but we can be ourselves. And that is what makes us beautiful, is the things that are different, are the things that people don't necessarily love, but that's what makes you you. And that's the most powerful thing about it, is no one can tell you that you are any less because you define who you are. And being able to read this chapter, it's made me want to look at every movie and to go back and watch some movies that I even recently watched, and to shift my perspective now and to think about what message is this trying to convey, whether that's culturally, religiously, whatever that may be. Each director is trying to convey a certain message, and it really challenged me to go back and to look at those movies and to shift my perspective and to see what message the director is really trying to allow his audience to see from the movie. But it also allowed me to show a little bit of grace to those older movies. I was just talking to someone the other day about how I feel like older movies are so cookie cutter. They have different characters, but they all have the same message in the end, and they all pretty much end the same way. And after reading this chapter, I'm enlightened that now it wasn't that the directors were just lacking creativity, it was that they didn't have the opportunity to be able to share that message due to the studio's control that they had over them. And I think that that's really powerful, to be able to be enlightened by that and to be able to know that it wasn't a lack of creativity, it was the fact that they genuinely were not able to, because of these powerhouse studios like Hollywood studios that made them stick into this box and this mold, and they weren't really able to crack out of that shell. So altogether, this has definitely affected the way that I will look at movies for the rest of my life. I will look at them from a completely different perspective, from a deeper perspective, and now I have a whole lot of respect for these directors. They truly are awesome, and looking at the evolution of movies, it's crazy the difference that they've made.